Hey, what's going on, ladies and gamers? Name is Easy the Gamer. Welcome back to another Summoners War video. So today we're gonna do something different, okay? So, I wanted to explain what this game is. I mean, it makes sense y'all wouldn't understand what's going on in this game, correct? But let me just explain it, okay? First of all, if you haven't gone to this game, save yourself. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's really difficult. Um, it's I've been playing this game for about 2 or 3 years, and it is a very addictive game. It does it's sort of like a drug in one way or another, because it's like you play it and you continuously play and play and play. You're farming. You spend a lot of time investing time in it. So crap, he died. Anyway, so you're continuously doing stuff on this game. For you to progress, for you to try to make these like this dungeon. You make them go, try to make them reliable, make them fast, make them, try to do all this stuff. I'm trying. This team is not very reliable. I'm just doing it for the heck of it. I 6-starred that little. I know you can't see him, but the guy with the wings, not the blue one, the red one. If you have not played this game, okay, see, you're lost. His name, basically, the whole point of the game is it's sort of like Pokemon in a way. You're not trying to catch them all like you do in Pokemon, but you try to get as many special characters as possible. I know for some of you, if you have played this game, you're like, I know what this is, but it's more of the people who don't understand, because it's like, I thought about it the other day, and you like you try to explain it to somebody, they're like, why are you playing a game that plays itself? It's like, how do you explain it to somebody who does not play it? And of course, you would have to respond with, I don't know. It's like you you have to play it for you to understand what is going on. Anyway, so yeah, in a way that's really what it is. This game, you're always grinding to do something. You're always grinding to do something. Like there's so much variety on this game, which is why, to be honest, what attracted me to it was the fact that the animation looks so clean. The characters look really good. No matter how much I hate it, it's like, you ask people about this game, and they really invest time into it. They'll tell you that this game is it's like a love and hate relationship, because you're always either getting screwed or getting they're trying to fix it up, like they're trying to fix the game up, because before it was just really like, it was so dumb. Okay, so let's say right, you're barely starting, you're like, you want monsters, correct? The way you get monsters is you summon. See, I have these scrolls right here. But if you want to buy them, they cost 750 crystals. 750 crystals in real money is $30. $30. Okay, and then put this in your mind, okay? Oops, yeah, no. Put this in mind, okay? A Nat 5, which is a very, very good monster, it will take about 200 scrolls to get. Sometimes you can get it in one scroll. Some people do get lucky. Sometimes you get it in one scroll. Sometimes you get it in 10 scrolls. Some people's RNG, which is randomly numbered generator, people's RNG is better than some other people. I've seen some people have been playing this game for 2 years and not having an F5, which sucks. I was going through that as well. I didn't have all these monsters to play with at first, but at some point, you get to the point where you're like, I have enough runes, let me try summoning. So you summon and summon and summon, and at some point you will get some, But like I said, okay, so 200 scrolls, at least 200 scrolls to get a Nat 5. A Nat 5 in average costs what? Like 30, 11, 11 times 10, right? 11 times 10 is 100. And 3 times 10 is 300. That's half. That's half. So it's like $600 to get one. Like, if you haven't played this game, you're like, oh my gosh, that's so much. Why would somebody pay for that? You do not know this game. There's people who pay a lot more. If you're watching this and you have not watched the people that I watch, like example, YDCB or Jubig or the Aspire, all these people that have been playing this game, have spent, or I've heard Scatfetus has spent so much money as well. And it's not like $300. It's like 1,500 somewhere around there per Nat 5, and they have like tons of Nat 5s. You think I have a lot? They have more. So that puts you into perspective where you're at. Okay, so to be honest, it is very unfair for the people who are just starting, because they have a long way to go. Because here, I've been playing this thing for 2-3 years. I'm not even close to where these people are at, because, like, first of all, I don't invest that much money into it. I don't invest like crazy amount of money these people do. Some of these people do, and it's not a bad thing. To me, I don't care if what you spend your money on, as long as you're happy with it. I mean, as long as you're not doing like drugs either. It's like, if you're doing well in life, you're paying your bills, you're paying whatever you gotta pay, then go for it. That's what I do. I spend a minimal. I don't spend a whole crap ton of money. There's this thing called There's this thing called Devilmons. Devilmons are the things that level up your skills. You see them using their skills. They all have different skills. The Nat 5s are the ones you use the Devilmons for. Devilmons are really rare to come by. That's why if you're just starting, save your Devilmons. Do not use them for like the Nat 4 that they give you in the beginning of the game. Don't do that, because first of all, it hurts us, the ones that need them. And they're just so hard to come by. They cost three of them cost $50. And you get one a week if you have enough arena points. And arena is very annoying. So you have to do arena. You have to do arena. You have to do that. So they're very hard to come by. And it's like, it's a never-ending game. I won't be shocked if this game goes on for another 3 years. If it continues on the improving, if it continues on its more content, that's what's so surprising about it, is that it keeps on expanding what it has. Recently, Guild Siege has just started, and the fact is that we still have a part of the scenario map, which is, that's where the beginners start. They have basically a leveling point. Like, they give them food, they give them if you don't know what food is, I think we just lost this round because he died. Whatever. How do I explain it? Food is basically like I said, there's so much grinding. So when you actually level up your monsters, when you actually want them to hit a certain level, you have to feed them. Which 3-star, you need three stars to make them into a 4-star. A 4-star to go to a 5-star, you need 4 stars to feed into that 5-star. To make that 5-star into a 6-star, you have to give them 5 stars, and then 5-star is the ending point. No, I mean, 6-star is the ending point. So glad there isn't 7 stars. That'd be a crazier grind. But that's the point. The grind will never stop, because you have to get runes. You have to get, I think we lost this one. Well, you know what? Screw it. Okay, I want to show you this as well. Runes. Runes is another thing that you have to continuously be doing. That's what the dungeons are for. Okay, so let's say I know bad runes for the ones that actually play this game. Bad runes. You shouldn't ruin her like this, but I don't use her that often. I just use her in the water beast. So runes here, you'll always be grinding for, because you want to crit rate. So crit raise for, you want the perfect runes. It's so difficult to get the perfect rune on everybody because they rarely come by. You like for support, you want speed, you want health, you want health points, you want defense, you want resistance, so you can resist things. The attackers, you want a crit rate, crit damage, speed. You want all these, but it's like sometimes you get trash runes, like because there's two types of subsets. There's flats and there's percentages. You want percentages, you want speed. Speed is always flat, so you always want speed. But HP, you will get flat. Like let me find. Do I have any flat? Okay, see right there, the HP 249. That's not a good thing. It looks like a big number, not a good thing. Speed is very good. It's flat, but you get more speed. And sometimes there's right there. It says damage increases according to attack speed. That's good. But like I said, there's some things that they some runes that are not very good, and it's like you'll always be grinding for them. That's why you always see me selling the runes, because they're not as good. You'll understand once you keep going to the game. When you first start, don't sell runes. You need every rune you can get. Mid game, you start to sell the things you don't need, like 2-star, 3-star runes, anything 3-star under, 4-star under, and then you eventually get to the 5 stars, and then eventually you just don't need anything but legendary 6-star runes. Okay, so let me give you a quick tour of what it is. So here is your island, right? I made this a Nat 5 island. This is where all the craziness is at. Okay, of course, this is arena. You see, it used to just be arena. They added world arena like a year ago, or like recent. It wasn't like beginning of the game, But this, I like this sort of. I love and hate it because it pisses you off, and I love it because it's like it gives you something more. It's like you're fighting against somebody that is real time against you. It isn't like here where if you fight somebody here, it will be a computer. It won't be an actual person doing it. Like let me give you an example right here. Okay, you know what? For what you're looking at, it's a weird team. I know. They're both on Shield Will. They're both on them two are on Shield Will. Okay, so let me give you an example here. So they yep. Once you play the game, you understand what each monster does. What your monsters are capable of. That's a fast shot. I gotta admit that. No will runes though. So you just this is me playing real time, but the person on the other side is just is a computer. It's an AI. The AI is doing what it's basically been programmed to do. To use the first skill, to use the second skill, third skill, whatever is more convenient for that skill, whatever. So yeah, that is arena, and then world arena is you're actually going up against a person. It's a very different concept, which is why it's awesome. It's not the same thing where it's like here you just put monsters, boom, boom, and out. You get to choose, ban, and any part of world arena, anything you do can affect how if you win or lose. Literally, from picking your monsters, from banning your monsters, from hitting the right skill to hitting the right person with that skill, to them proccing out of the stun or something like that. Anything can determine their win or loss, which is awesome and sucks at the same time, but it keeps you on your toes. Let's go on to Guild Wars. Guild Wars was not in the app or in the game initially. It had to it came in later, and everybody was like excited about it. I did not use my sword. Sorry, I did. Saturday. Okay, I got busy, but here you're it's different because you instead of using 4 monsters, you're used to using 4 monsters for arena, all this stuff. You only use 3, which kind of limits your options. You know, so and on top of that, if they die in that battle, you won't be able to use them again in another sword. Which is and on top of that, if you get pissed off, you can't attack that person again, which kind of sucks because it's like an arena. You get pissed off, you go back and keep trying to beat them, you know. So same thing in TOA. TOA is free to play award. It's like, here you go. If you want, if you don't want to give money, right here is your treasure box. You get a lot of crystals, scrolls, whatever you need practically here, but you need the rooms and the monsters to be able to do this. Okay, and some of y'all are like, this is way too much to you have to pay and blah blah. You won't have the monsters for TOA either. You will, because they actually do give you fusion. These monsters are very, very, very good for those specific reasons. So going on to World Boss. World Boss, everybody, even though not everybody is attacking it at once, everybody is in a way attacking the World Boss. You only have 3 tries to beat him, to attack him a day, and then like by the end of the week, depending on how much you did damage to him, the more crystals you get. That's more crystals added to your pocket. You know, the map right here, that's the beginning map I was talking to you about. This is what we're waiting for. This right here has been here since the beginning of the game, which is why I'm like, they're still going. This can still go more in depth. Whatever they're gonna make in here, they can make a bigger map and then have other stuff added onto it, which will expand the universe of this thing, which makes it a bigger grind, which is why it's such a very addictive game, because there's no end to it. You play a console game, there's an end to that. There's a there's certain, once you start tutorial, you end up finishing it within a month, 2 months max, you know. And it's like this one, you can play it all the time. Like me, I played since 2-3 years. I still am not at the point of these really overpowered people, which is insane to think about. Now, do I suggest playing it? No. I love and hate the game. It's very frustrating and I love it at the same time, but it is very addictive. It takes a lot of your time. You're doing it on the side, basically. Like, coming back to the point, you're washing dishes, you're at work. I do this at work, you know, not to sound like that, but I have it running on the side. All I have to do is check on it. Is it done doing it? Okay. Is the dungeon done? Okay. Replay it and do it over and over and over and over. And you know, once you come home, whatever, see what you have, upgrade those rooms, do arena once you know have the chance, and then over and over. And it's like it's never a boring day really, because you summon a scroll, you get an F5, you're like, yes, I got something. You gotta build it, you gotta awaken it, you gotta, speaking of which, awakening, you get magic crystals here. You have to awaken them, you have to 6-star that one, you have to skill it up, you have to play with it. There's always something exciting, which is why I play. And that's really the concept of Summoner's War. It is a never-ending game. So if you want to try it, go for it. That is, you're getting yourself into something really cool. I love it. The community, you know, obviously there wouldn't be a community if it wasn't good. But and as well, they're making you know, tournaments. You get to meet people. It's awesome, and I love that they're doing that. But that is really it that I can cover for now. Rift of Worlds is of course another grinding thing you have to do, of course. But I'm running out of time, so but again, thank you all very much for watching. This is just I guess to explain in case you do not understand what is going on. Yeah, that is really it, and I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I hope I explained it very well. Alright, and I hope y'all have a good one. Alright, stay blessed, peace, whatever. Peace.